So line 'em up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Yeah, I'm anything but new.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Mustang 19. 19 type, 19.
Pass play now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
6-yard pickup.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Working now from the gun. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Let's go now.
He's going to throw it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
One quick.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. 180. Sit on. 180. That's what.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. First and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Complete Derrick Henry. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, play action. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. On the left side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Sticking to the air here. Has it in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Andy Gray to return it. Things going well so far. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Lamar now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Now it's Lamar. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds the in route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Saints. First down. A gain of 16
From the gun, Jackson.
And the Saints first down.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to Flowers. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Back now, pressure coming. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down from the gun. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's completed right side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
It's caught left side by Vele. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Zone read handoff to Luke. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Saints first down. They'll pick up with 2 yards. First down, Saints.
First down, here's Lamar. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. Short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Lamar back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All set now. 1st and 10.
27 on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Looking slant route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Working now from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. I'll throw it. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Throwing again is Lamar. He finds Bailey, working downfield here. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
A gain of 29 yards.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson.
First down.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to work after throwing the pick. Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Big shot here, corner of the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
He's going to try another deep one here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Oh, the defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jackson now on third. Got a man, Bailey has it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
You know, they call it the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
And again, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 28.
possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Drop this one down for Henry. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Looking to throw. He connects downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st down, play action. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. We'll look to throw. Hits his running back. Has a big hole left. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. Hits him on the in route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. On 1st down, Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That was cut on the left side. inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball's still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Again, it's Jackson to the air. That's dumped off. It's Neal. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. All right, going to get a 2-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
42, Saints 34.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a 2-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
49, Saints 34. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He's got a man left. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
No, we changed it.
Throw here, third down. Completed over the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Saints first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Lamar throwing again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. Here's a throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. Into the end zone he goes. Pick six and a New Orleans touchdown. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Saints 41.
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Dump-off caught by his back. He's a tackle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
56, Saints 41.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Lasers this one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Ravens 56, Saints 48.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score. score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. First down throw for Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now here's Lamar. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time with the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They're going to pass it here. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Away from the pistol, that's right. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Setting up to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
Saints 48. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.